thought about it. I'm like, yo, one day I'm gonna marry Deiondra, but I didn't know that I was gonna do this soon, like
right.
propose and stuff. I'm just like, I called my mama like, hey, I think I'm gonna marry Deiondra. My mama like, all right. So she like, shit.
Oh yeah.
Jackie and his ex, Deiondra Sanders, are back at it again, and things are getting even more chaotic. These two have been going back and forth for a while, and just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. Recently, things nearly turned physical when Jackie's sister reportedly showed up in Tennessee, ready to fight Deiondra. The reason? Deiondra had been talking trash about Jackie's family, especially his mother. A Twitter user spilled the details, claiming Deiondra was seconds away from getting jumped. But if you know Deiondra, you know she isn't the type to stay quiet. She fired back immediately, making it clear she wasn't afraid. And just when you thought that was enough drama, there's more. Jackie has been accused of cheating on Deiondra with multiple women. If that wasn't bad enough, rumors say he was also trying to reconnect with his ex, Dreezy, while Deiondra was pregnant. A complete mess. With all this chaos, people are now wondering, what does Deiondra's father, Deion Sanders, think about his daughter being treated like this? But the drama doesn't stop there. Deiondra is also furious about Jackie's recent collaboration with rapper DJ Loaf. Years ago, Jackie and DJ released a mixtape called F a Friend Zone, and now they've put out a second one, F a Friend Zone. Deiondra is not happy about it. She doesn't like that Jackie and DJ are constantly together, promoting the album. In fact, she was so upset that she openly shaded the project, questioning whether Jackie and DJ were actually together or just faking a relationship to get attention for their music. But here's the thing. Deiondra doesn't even care which one is true. Whether they're really involved or not, she doesn't like it either way. And things only got worse from there. When Jackie and DJ planned to shoot a music video for one of their songs, DJ allegedly refused to let Deiondra be anywhere near the set. That set Deiondra off. She took to social media, venting her frustration. She posted, "People really out. Here faking relationships just to sell albums. Stop asking why I'm not around. I'm not allowed to be. DJ would feel uncomfortable if Jackie's fiancé was there. Y'all got it. Y'all won. Hope this album sells more than anything y'all ever put out." Jackie's mom, Miss Rosie, wasn't having it. She clapped back at Deiondra online, calling her out and making it clear she wasn't going to tolerate the disrespect. Rosie even said Deiondra was foolish for suggesting the relationship was fake, arguing that everyone already knew it wasn't real. Fans quickly sided with Jackie, pointing out that DJ Loaf has been openly dating women, so there was no reason for Deiondra to be so upset. But Rosie didn't stop there. She also took a moment to give Deion Sanders credit for featuring Jackie on his show. That comment pushed Deiondra over the edge. She went off on Instagram, posting, "Yes, you're welcome for my dad putting your son on his show. They treated him with class, something y'all know nothing about. Y'all got the right one today." Then, Deiondra took things to another level. She publicly accused Rosie of stealing from Jackie, claiming she was mishandling his money. She wrote, "Miss Rosie better stop playing with me. Nobody is off limits now. Go be with your husband. And keep hiding your son's money." At this point, she wasn't just coming for Jackie. She was coming for his entire family. But anyone who knows Jackie knows that he is extremely close to his mom, and he wasn't going to let this slide. When he saw Deiondra going after Rosie, he allegedly told her to pack her bags. Word is, Deiondra has moved back in with her mother, and there are even rumors that their engagement is officially over. Honestly, this shouldn't surprise anyone. Jackie has always been a mama's boy, and Deiondra knew that from the start. He has admitted before that he doesn't make big decisions without his mother's approval. In fact, when he proposed to Deiondra, he had to ask Rosie for permission first. But if you thought Rosie calling out Deiondra online was the worst of it, think again. Things got so bad that Jackie's sister, Miracle, reportedly tried to fight. Deiondra over all the drama. At this point, the situation is beyond repair. The feud between Deiondra and Jacquees' family has hit an all-time low, and there's no telling what will happen next. One thing is for sure, this mess is far from over.
You know, we was packing up the spot. I knew we was getting ready to move and stuff because we just got a crib together. And, you know, we was getting ready to do all this stuff, and I'm watching her pregnant, doing all this stuff. I'm just like, I called my mama like, hey, I think I'm gonna marry Deiondra. You feel me? I'm like, but my mama like, all right. So she like...
This relationship has been a mess from the very beginning. Honestly, no one on either side of the family ever approved of it. Deiondra's father, Deion Sanders, and her brothers have made it clear that they don't think Jacquee is the right man for her. They spent years telling her that he wasn't a good match. The only reason they even started accepting him was because Deiondra had his child, Snow. But Jacquees' family isn't any better. They never liked Deiondra either, and there has always been tension between them. No matter what, there's always drama, and it never seems to end. This is exactly why Deiondra finds it strange that Jacquee needed his mom's permission before proposing to her. It's one thing to ask for advice, but to actually wait for his mom's approval before making such a big decision? That's a little unusual. But things only got weirder from there. Before Jacquee even thought about popping the question, Deiondra had to go through what felt like a full-blown job interview, without even realizing it. Apparently, Jacquees' mom, Rosie, told him that before he proposed, he needed to ask Deiondra some serious questions about her future. So, without warning, Jacquee sat Deiondra down and started grilling her about her long-term goals, short-term plans, qualifications, and even her career ambitions. She was completely caught off guard. It was like she was being interviewed for a position in his life, rather than being treated as his partner. For Deiondra, this was just another sign that Jacquee was way too dependent on his mother. Instead of making decisions on his own, he followed whatever Rosie told him to do. This made her question everything. If he had to get approval just to propose, what else would he need permission for in the future? It's no surprise that their relationship has been filled with problems, with both families constantly at odds and Jacquees' mom having so much control over his choices. It was only a matter of time before things started falling apart. Now, with all the drama surrounding their breakup, it seems like their issues were never really solved. They were just waiting to explode. It seems like Jacquees' mom, Rosie, had some very specific expectations for the kind of woman he should be with. Maybe she wasn't looking for a daughter-in-law.
How you doing, baby girl?
I'm good, Daddy.
You doing good?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing great.
We praying ourselves up, keeping ourselves full of the word.
Yeah.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate it.
I'm done letting people. I'm done.
Well, why do you allow yourself to be provoked?
Because people be playing with me.
Yeah, but you gotta learn how the greatest gift in the world that I possess is the ability to walk away.
I know. I need to learn that right now.
You gotta learn, baby, how to walk away and live and smile to see another day.
Just pray for me.
I always
Thank
pray
you.
for you. I pray for this little joker too.
Maybe she wanted a housekeeper instead. Even Jacquee admitted that his mom didn't care much for Deiondra at first. She didn't seem interested in getting to know her or accepting her into the family. But then, one day, everything changed. According to Jacquee, the turning point happened when Deiondra walked onto their tour bus and cleaned everything up. She straightened the place, tidied things, and made it look spotless.
A couple things you need to ask her before you do that, you know what I'm saying? So she like, you need to take her out and you need to ask her these certain questions. Ask her long-term goals, her short-term goals. Ask her like, you know, how y'all can work together, like, you know, to do certain things, like what's the plan? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She like, make sure y'all got a plan. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure you know her short-term goals and her long-term goals.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. She was like, but besides that shit, ain't she it?
That was the moment Rosie suddenly decided Deiondra was the one for her son. That's what made Deiondra feel uneasy about the whole situation. It wasn't about love, respect, or whether she was a good partner for Jacquie. It was about whether she could keep things neat and organized. It seemed like Rosie only approved of her when she proved she could take care of things around the house. For Deiondra, this felt strange. A relationship should be built on love, trust, and respect, not on how well someone can clean. It made her wonder if Jacquie's mom truly accepted her, or if she just saw her as someone who could help take care of her son. Looking back, this was just one of many signs that Jacquie's mother had way too much influence over their relationship. If cleaning a bus was all it took to get her approval, what else did Deiondra have to do to keep it? This whole situation just keeps getting messier. You would think that after everything, Jacquie's mom, Rosie, would finally accept Deiondra, but that's not the case. Before Deiondra came into the picture, Jacquie was with Dreezy for a long time. And Rosie absolutely loved her. In fact, she was really upset when they broke up. Rumor has it that Deiondra was the reason they split, and Rosie never forgave her for it. That's why, even after Jacquie proposed, his mom still wasn't fully on board with Deiondra. But here's where it gets even worse. Jacquie only proposed because he got caught flirting with Dreezy. Deion Sanders, Deiondra's dad, never wanted his daughter with Jacquie in the first place because of his cheating ways. And as it turns out, Rosie knew all along that her son was sneaking around with his ex while Deiondra was pregnant. Once Deiondra found out, she didn't hold back. She started throwing shade at Dreezy online, posting tweets that made it clear she was hurt and angry. She even called Dreezy out for sending underwear with her face on it to Jacquie's house. Of course, Dreezy clapped back and exposed Jacquie's texts, proving he was still chasing after her. One of the messages even said, "Don't be dumb, just let me get you pregnant too." Dreezy made it clear she wanted nothing to do with him, but the damage was done. Heartbroken, Deiondra took to social media, expressing how betrayed she felt. She said she prayed for God to give her answers and couldn't understand why she was allowed to love someone so deeply just to be hurt in return. Now Deiondra is focused on herself, but she's making sure Jacquie feels the consequences. One big move? She decided their son, Snow, will have her last name, Sanders, since Jacquie never married her. And from the looks of things, marriage isn't happening anytime soon. Rosie, on the other hand, seems determined to find Jacquie a new woman. Some people even believe she's pushing him toward Degeloaf just to keep him away from Deiondra. And that's how things escalated to the point where Jacquie's sister, Miracle, nearly fought Deiondra in Tennessee. Deiondra has been at war.
Came with me on tour. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was telling me on tour, she like, "Hey, that's the one." She was like, "I'm telling you, like, you need to go ahead and figure out how you going, but that's the one." She make you better. She that's what you need.
She got you going to church.
Yeah, she was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this before all that. This was my mama just seeing early, like, because Deiondra came on the bus and just straightened up the whole tour bus. like my room was a mess. I came back, my shit organized, shoes over here, drawers over there, socks, She just getting everybody right on the bus. I'm like, Chada came and changed the whole shit. And my mama was noticing that, like, damn, she put some structure.
Right.
With Jackie's entire family calling out Rosie for mishandling money and exposing their problems online. Things got so bad that a Twitter user even spilled the tea, saying Miracle almost beat her up, and Jacquie cursed her out. At this point, you have to wonder, why is Deiondra even still involved with this family? It looks like she's finally realizing that she needs to walk away. Even her dad, Deion Sanders, had to sit her down and remind her that the greatest power she has is knowing when to leave. Maybe it's time she finally listens. It looks like things between Deiondra and Jacquees might be coming to an end for good. If that happens, maybe Rosie and her kids will finally stop stirring up drama. Jacquees has been completely silent about everything, which only proves one thing. He doesn't care that the mother of his child is being disrespected. He hasn't stepped in to defend her or even acknowledge what's been happening. That alone says a lot about where his priorities are. Maybe Deiondra is finally realizing she needs to put herself first. Lately, she's been opening up about how difficult postpartum has been for her. She even mentioned that men should have to take a class on how to support women during this time. Clearly, she's been struggling, and instead of receiving support, she's been dealing with unnecessary drama. She recently tweeted, "No more. Disrespect allowed," which might mean she's finally drawing a line and setting boundaries. It's possible that we won't see any major changes right away, but something tells me this situation isn't over just yet. With this family, there always seems to be another twist waiting to unfold. What do you think? Is this really the end of Deiondra and Jacquees, or is there more drama coming? Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to check out the next update.